I hope you're all doing well. I'm outside, so if the sound is bad, then that's why. I just wanted to show you guys what I was doing before I go grocery shopping for this next recipe. That's my cat Alice. I wanted to let her outside today and see what would happen, and she loves it, but I'm a little bit nervous because she keeps like trying to venture off and she like runs for it, and I'm like, oh, I don't want her to like get out of my grasp and then like she can't find her way home because she's not an outdoor cat. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have to get her a leash so that I can let her like wander while still have a hold of her. So I'm gonna have to pick one up. Oh, she's doing it again. She's getting kind of far. She's not even really going that far. I just don't want her to get like in the weeds too much and I won't be able to catch her. So I'm gonna buy her a leash probably in a couple weeks. But anyways, I will catch up with you guys at the grocery store for my next recipe. Hello again, everybody. I am now at the Trader Joe's parking lot, and I just wanted to go over what I'm gonna be getting. I'm not at the stage of like making YouTube videos where I'm comfortable filming inside of a grocery store. I also don't even know if that's legal, like inside of a Trader Joe's. I know there are some department stores you can't do that in. So I'm not bringing you inside. But I will have you know that everything I purchase is going to be organic because it's very important if you can. I understand that accessibility is a huge issue, and that's a whole video in itself. I might discuss that topic eventually about the accessibility to organic food and healthy food in general, and how we're doing a huge disservice to people in poverty by not, you know, there's just so much. There's such a cycle. Like food is like a whole political system in and of itself. But anyways, what we're talking about today is my sweet potato vegan shepherd's pie that I'm gonna be making. So what I'm gonna need to get are sweet potatoes. I'm gonna need to get some fake, like, not fake, but you know, like vegetarian meat crumbles. I'm gonna need to get, I already have organic garlic at home. I'm gonna need to get an onion. I'll probably use a red onion. And then I always put chickpeas in my, I used to make vegetarian shepherd's pie, but now it's vegan shepherd's pie. So I'm gonna get chickpeas, and then on top, I kind of want to layer asparagus. So, but asparagus has such a short season, and last time I came to this Trader Joe's, they had no local asparagus, and so I didn't buy any. So I don't know, I might have to think of something else, but I really kind of want asparagus for the top layer of the shepherd's pie. And then I make sweet potato for the mashed part of the shepherd's pie. So I need to, oh, I just put on my windshield wipers by accident. So I'm gonna need to get some sweet potatoes. I'm gonna use some coconut cream to make the sweet potatoes really creamy. I'm gonna get a can of coconut cream, and then I'm gonna get, I already have vegan butter at home. I think that's it. I might get a little bit of coconut milk to make, because the coconut cream is really thick, so I might do like a little bit of coconut cream and then the coconut milk and put that in with the potatoes. When I was growing up, my mom always made mashed potatoes with like a ton of milk and butter, and they were so good, like so unhealthy obviously, but just like so delicious. So now I try and make the same thing but vegan, so using like the coconut milk, coconut cream, and vegan butter, and try and make them really good and cruelty free. So anyways, I'm gonna go pick up that stuff, and I will catch you guys in my kitchen when I get ready to cook. Hey guys, so I just got back from Trader Joe's, and I'm just gonna quickly show you what I got, and then I'm going to start cooking. And I just spilled water everywhere, so I'm cleaning it. I spent the whole day today Marie Kondoing, like I said, in the car, my apartment. So I think it looks pretty good, but you see there's some like art pieces on the ground. It's my birthday next week, and I bought myself some art, so I gotta hang those up. But I got rid of a bunch of old stuff that was like in drawers. My apartment's pretty minimalist anyways, but like I had a lot of stuff in drawers that I needed to go through and get rid of what I didn't need. And it feels so good to know that like everything I have, I know that I have it. You know, a lot of the time if you have a bunch of stuff, you like forget the stuff that you do have. But for me, my goal is for anything that I have, it needs to have a meaning and importance for me today. And I do hang on to, the one thing that I hang on to the most of, I would say, is old cards. When people give me cards for my birthday or my graduation, I got a bunch of cards. anything really. I always hold on to cards. It's probably the fact that I'm a Cancer, but I'm really sentimental with that kind of stuff, so I hang on to that. But it's so nice to have it all organized, like in one shoebox is where I keep my cards, so that's nice. I'm drinking Santa Julia. It's a pretty cheap, it's only $11.99. It's a Malbec, and it's really good. So I'm going to pour myself some now while I go over everything that I got at the store with you guys. I had a glass earlier, so this will be my second glass of the day. Also, I just wanted to share with everyone on my YouTube channel these little guys. I don't know who has tried using CBD. So full disclosure, like I smoked pot in high school, semi-regularly, I guess, and since high school, so I'm almost 26 now, I have not smoked any marijuana because it gives me like really, really bad anxiety. It's not that I'm like against recreational marijuana or smoking marijuana in general. I'm really not. But for me personally, I can't smoke. And I just don't like the feeling it gives me, to be honest. I think there was a time and a place for it, and it served its purpose. You know, I used to have a really great time laughing with friends and everything, and then it got to a place where I had one anxiety, like really bad panic attack one time I smoked, and then every time I smoked after that, it was like a nightmare. So anyways, CBD has no psychoactive, I think that's the word, psychoactive. I don't know. It doesn't give you any like mind altering effects of marijuana, but it gives the CBD like I don't know how it works, honestly. I'm not a scientist, but it doesn't get you high. What it does is it relaxes your body, and that for me helps so much. Like I recently started taking these really intense dance classes, and my whole body was so sore the week after, and I had some CBD, and it was the only thing that like helped my body. So I buy these little guys. They're by a brand called Rise, and they're like chocolates with 25 milligrams of CBD, and that's actually a lot of milligrams of CBD. So it's a really good deal because these, everywhere that I've seen them sold, they retail at about $3.99. So I would definitely recommend this brand. They're really tasty. They come in a lot of different flavors, and they're really awesome. So I highly recommend them. Oh, also, I just wanted to show my mom. On Father's Day, she came over and brought me these flowers from her own garden. Aren't they gorgeous? It was so nice of her. She picked them herself. There are a few lilies in here, but I removed them because I have cats, and lilies are actually toxic to cats. And even though I've like put these flowers out of their range of like, you know, I've tried to put it out of where they could reach them, I've seen them jump up there before. So I want to get rid of the lilies. And these are kind of already dying. I've had them for a week, but they're gorgeous. And she picked them from her own garden. Isn't that nice? I just wanted to show that. Okay, gonna have a sip of my wine. So I got some baby kale. I did get some asparagus. I know I said I was only gonna get organic vegetables, and so where I live, we're kind of known for asparagus. Like, we have the best asparagus, and it has such a short season, like I said, but I really wanted to make this recipe with asparagus. Normally, I would only ever get local asparagus, and I would only get organic vegetables. These are, sorry, that's my phone. This is the only asparagus Trader Joe's had. It's Trader Joe's brand trimmed asparagus, and it's not organic and it's not local, but I really wanted to use asparagus, so I'm sorry, guys. If you can get local, get local. If you can't get organic, always get organic, please. Okay, I got organic sweet potatoes here. I got organic lemons, not for the recipe, just so I can drink lemon water. It's a really good way to detox your body, I think. That's what I heard. It's like alkaline. It helps alkalize. I'm probably butchering this word, but it helps do that to your body, and that's really important. I need to research it more so that I know better what I'm saying. But I got coconut beverage, Trader Joe's brand, unsweetened coconut milk. I got 2 cans of chickpeas, otherwise known as garbanzo beans. I'm not Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. A lot of people think that I'm Spanish, but I'm mixed, but I'm not Spanish. I'm a whole bunch of things. I'm like a European mutt, and I have mixed in with Nigerian. A lot of people don't believe that, but I do have African roots in me, okay? But not Spanish. So there are times when I've been in situations where people think that I'll know a Spanish word, and I don't. I wish I did. I know very minimal Spanish. Yo habla Georgia? No. No. Me llamo Georgia. My name is Georgia. Quick Spanish lesson. Me llamo Georgia means my name is Georgia. Yo habla poquito español is what I wanted to say, which means I know little Spanish. I don't know if I'm using it like I don't know if that's grammatically correct, but that's all I know. And I know like a little conversational Spanish, but barely. I was always really bad at grammar when I was learning foreign languages. That was like the hardest part. I took Italian because I'm a little bit Italian. I took it twice in college and I failed it. I didn't fail, but I got like a C- both times. But I still aspire to go to Italy one day. Okay, I got coconut creamer for my coffee next week in the office. I'm the only one who's dairy-free, so there's no dairy-free creamer unless I bring it. This is a new alternative, meat alternative brand that I found. I don't know how this will be, but it's called Beefless Ground Beef, Trader Joe's brand. It's not a real interesting name. It's just, it says what it is, and that's the name. That's cool. I got this. Oh, and I'll let you know how that is, because it's not one I've tried before, and it's hard to find good meatless meat. This is vegan mozzarella. That's going to go on top of everything. And then I got 1 red onion. So I'm going to stop chit-chatting, and I'm going to get to cooking, and I'll catch you guys later when you see the process. Hi guys, so I'm going to tell you what I have going so far. I have some sweet potatoes boiling on this back burner. I used about 6 pretty large organic sweet potatoes. That's going to be for the mash on top of the shepherd's pie. I'm going to put those, once they're nice and soft, I'm going to put them in a mixing bowl. I'm going to add a lot of vegan butter. I'm going to add coconut cream and a little splash of coconut milk. Probably add some salt and pepper and just get a nice mash going. That's going to be the top layer of the shepherd's pie. So then the other layer of the shepherd's pie, we're doing this meatless, let me get my spatula. We're doing this meatless meat, the Trader Joe's brand that I showed you before. Getting it all seasoned up now. What I did was I put a little bit of olive oil, garlic, and red onion cut up. I used about 3/4 of 1 onion, and I used half of a whole bulb of garlic. I like a lot of garlic. For spices, I used the 21 seasoning salute. It's not in focus. Sorry guys. I hate the shutter sounds on the camera, so I'm not going to try and make it in focus. But this is 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's. It has a bunch of spices in it. I used some sea salt. I used a little bit of black pepper. I'm all out of adobo, so I didn't use any adobo, but I used a little bit of red chili pepper. And I used some turmeric because I'm always looking for ways to include turmeric just because it's so good for you. So that's getting that meatless meat all spiced up. I will say that, you know, a lot of people say that meatless meat tastes really bad, or like they can't get into it. For whatever reason, they can't get into it. My recommendation if you're cooking meatless meat is to really season it as if you were seasoning real meat. That sounds obvious, but I think a lot of people miss the boat with that. You want to add a lot of seasoning because it needs the flavor. Okay, sorry, I need to put you guys down for a sec. I'm still trying to figure out how the heck most people do this. Okay, so this Malbec that I was drinking before that I showed you, I'm actually going to use it. Okay, I'm putting you down for 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm not good with movie magic. Okay. I'm actually going to, this is my favorite part of cooking with wine, that sizzle though. I'm going to saute the meatless meat in some wine. I find that real red wine, not cooking wine, real red wine makes recipes so tasty. Probably the Italian in me, I know they cook with a lot of red wine. That type of cuisine has a lot of wine in the cooking. I don't know, something about it, so freaking good. Highly recommend. So I'm going to keep sauteing this, and then we're going to do the sweet potato mash, and basically this is going to be the bottom layer of the pie. And then I'm going to add chickpeas on top of the meatless meat, and I'm going to add the sweet potato on top. And then the top layer is going to be some asparagus, which I still have to boil. It's this thin asparagus. Okay, catch you guys soon. Okay guys, so we are almost done with our recipe. This is the meatless meat on the bottom, sauteed with everything that I told you. It's a layer of 2 cans of chickpeas in the middle, and on top my sweet potato that's all mashed with my coconut cream and my salt and pepper, etc., etc. The last thing that's going to go on top is this vegan mozzarella style shreds cheese, and we're just going to layer that and spread it around. Just gonna make it nice topping. This is one of my favorite vegan cheese brands. I'm very picky with vegan cheese, but I find this one from Trader Joe's works very well. Also, I did say I was going to put asparagus on top, but there's something about like the smell of this asparagus that I don't trust. And last time I bought the Trader Joe's, like no offense to Trader Joe's, I might be wrong, but last time I bought this specific brand, I got really sick and nauseous, and like it might not have been the asparagus, it might have been something else, but I just don't feel like taking that chance today. And they felt kind of slimy in the bag, and I just don't trust it. I probably shouldn't have bought vegetables that weren't fresh, that were imported, and excuse me, I burped. I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna skip it. I really wanted to put something green in here, but I think what I'll do is anytime I eat some of this, I'll just have like a little kale salad on the side or something, because I bought some kale today too. I was gonna try and put some kale in this, but I don't know if it would do the shepherd's pie well. Plus, traditionally, shepherd's pie doesn't really have anything green anyways, so yeah, I guess this is fine. So I preset this oven to 350, and it's warming up. Honestly, I'm gonna bake this just until like the cheese looks a little bit more melted. Everything in here is already like edible and good to go, so it's really just for presentation's sake. So probably just like 10 minutes in the oven just to kind of like mold everything together. And the final thing I'll show you is how it looks when it's all done. Okay, bye. Alright guys, here it is, the final product. Look at that cheesy, potatoey goodness. Let's zoom in on that. Oh yeah, baby. That's gonna be so tasty. So I'm just going to cut myself a little slice, corner slice. It's still very ooey gooey because I just took it out of the oven. But hold on, let me get myself a little plate. And the worst part about when you cook, all of the dishes that I'm gonna have to do. I don't have a dishwasher either, so it's the worst, but that's okay. It's worth it. Worth it for the good eats. Okay, so I'm just gonna get Little corner piece. Look at that. Didn't stay together all that well, but let's see. There you go. Just like a traditional shepherd's pie. Oh my god, guys, this looks so good. Bite on camera, even though this is like really hot and literally just came out of the oven. Let's see. I'm eating it. Oh my god, it's so hot. Okay, it's really hot. Oh, the things I do for YouTube. Okay. Really hot, but really good. Thank you guys for watching. If you try out this recipe, please let me know. Comment below. And see you guys for the next one. Bye!